Students, yesterday we have studied the circuit which contains resistor only. Then we have studied the circuit which contains inductor only. Now today we will study a circuit which contains only a capacitor. Here this is a circuit which contains only a capacitor of capacitance C, and this capacitor is fed with an alternating voltage of V is equal to V naught sin omega t. अब हमें पता है what is the relation between voltage and capacitance. C is equal to Q into V. So what will be the value of V? V will be equal to Q by C. तो हमारे पास इक्वेशन क्या आ जाएगी? Q by C is equal to V naught sin omega t. So इस इक्वेशन में से what will be the value of Q? We will get the value of Q as C V naught sin omega t. Now हमें पता है अगर हमें यहाँ निकालना क्या है करंट की वैल्यू क्या होती है dq by dt. So I is equal to dq by dt. Here we will substitute the value of Q as C V naught sin omega t. C और V naught क्या है constant. It will come out of the derivative. We will have C V naught d upon dt sin omega t. Then we have C V naught. साइन का डेरिवेटिव क्या होता है cos. We will have cos omega t. अब यहाँ पे जो हमारा फंक्शन है with function t we have a constant omega. इंटीग्रेशन में the constant is divided, but in differentiation the constant is multiplied. So omega will be multiplied. Here we will have c v naught omega sin omega t. ये जो c omega है इसे हम डिनोमिनेटर में ले जाएंगे. We can write it as v naught upon 1 upon omega c. अब यहाँ पे cos का फंक्शन है, जो हमारा वोल्टेज है वो साइन है, और जब भी हमने पता लगाना हो कि the given two are in phase, out phase, one lags or leads, we have to convert them into the same function. Means यहाँ पे जो cos है we need to convert it into sine. So we can write v naught upon 1 upon omega c sin ओमेगा टी प्लस पाई बाय 2. अब जो हमने इंडक्टर वाला करा था वहां पे हमारे पास कौन सा साइन था? नेगेटिव साइन. हियर वी आर हैविंग अ पॉजिटिव साइन. इसका मतलब क्या है कि इन अ सर्किट विच कंटेन्स कैपेसिटर ओनली द करंट लीड्स द ऑल्टरनेटिंग वोल्टेज बाय एन एंगल ऑफ पाई बाय 2. जो हमारा इंडक्टर वाला था उसमें जो ऑल्टरनेटिंग करंट है इट लैग्स द ऑल्टरनेटिंग वोल्टेज बाय अ फेज एंगल ऑफ 90 डिग्री, बट इन द सर्किट व्हिच कंटेन्स ओनली कैपेसिटर द ऑल्टरनेटिंग करंट लीड्स द ऑल्टरनेटिंग वोल्टेज बाय अ फेज एंगल ऑफ 90 डिग्री. हियर यू कैन सी द डायग्राम. Here the alternating voltage is starting from 0 but current is starting from here. मतलब जो उसका साइकिल है of alternating current it is 90 degree ahead of the voltage. पीछे वाले में it was 90 degree lagging the cycle of the alternating voltage. Here it is leading 90 degree the cycle of the alternating voltage. यहाँ you can see it is here. जब हमारा लैग कर रहा था it was in the below and it is on the left when it is leading. The angle between them is 90 degree and the theta is equal to omega into t. Now students, after studying the circuit which contains capacitance only, we are going to study the inductive reactance and the capacitive reactance. First of all, we will study the inductive reactance. To study the inductive reactance, first of all we should know what is an inductive reactance. जो हमारा inductive reactance है it is somewhat similar to a resistance. Means जो inductive reactance है it also opposes the build up of the current in the inductor circuit. So जब हमने करा था the circuit containing the inductor only, the peak value of the current was given by I naught is equal to V naught upon omega L, and when we compare this equation with Ohm's law, we have I is equal to V upon R in Ohm's law, and here we have I is equal to V naught upon omega L. When we find out the dimensions of omega L are same as the dimensions of the resistance. So inductive reactance, omega L is known as the inductive reactance. It provides the effective opposition to the flow of current. जो काम रेजिस्टेंस करता है, रेजिस्टेंस करती है रेजिस्टर में, वही काम हमारी इंडक्टिव रिएक्टेंस करती है इंडक्टर सर्किट में. So here XL is equal to omega L. Now we know that omega is equal to 2 pi by T and 1 by T हमारा क्या होता है, frequency. So we can have XL is equal to 2 pi FL. That is जो हमारी इंडक्टिव रिएक्टेंस है, इट इज रिप्रेजेंटेड बाय XL एंड इट इज डायरेक्टली प्रोपोर्शनल टू द फ्रीक्वेंसी. मोर द फ्रीक्वेंसी, मोर विल बी द इंडक्टिव रिएक्टेंस. नाउ सेकंड वी हैव कैपेसिटिव रिएक्टेंस. जैसे हमारी इंडक्टिव रिएक्टेंस है वैसे ही हमारी कैपेसिटिव रिएक्टेंस है. इट इज रिप्रेजेंटेड बाय XC. XC इज इक्वल टू 1 अपॉन ओमेगा C. जब हम इस इक्वेशन को कंपेयर करेंगे विद ओम्स लॉ, वी गेट दैट 1 upon omega C has the same dimension as that of the resistance. So when we will put here the value of omega, we will have XC is equal to 1 upon 2 pi FC, or XC is inversely proportional to the frequency. Now as the frequency increase, the inductive reactance will increase, but the capacitive reactance will decrease. That's all for today. Today we have studied the circuit containing the capacitor only, and we have studied about the inductive reactance and the capacitive reactance. From tomorrow we will do the numericals which are related till here, and after that we will do all the combination circuits, that is the circuit containing inductor and resistor, inductor and capacitor and resistor. After that we will do the analyzation of the circuit containing all the three elements, that is a circuit containing resistor, capacitor and inductor.